What's up, guys? Silver here with another Halo Master Chief Collection Achievement Guide. This time we are doing Legendary Halo 2, the entire campaign. So there's 13 missions here. This is the first one, Cairo Station. So grab a BR, and you can grab an SMG and Magnum if you want. You don't really need to. I just did it for no reason, just for entertainment. And I like to shoot out all the glass in the room here. You don't need to do this either. This is just to pass the time while I'm waiting for the enemies to spawn in. So you do want to jump up here, though, and then hop up here. We're going to be above the door that the enemies spawn in on. So me still just shooting glass for no reason. But the enemies will appear right below you, where I am right now. They like to kind of bust their way through the door there. You can see they're coming in now. We're just going to wait for them to pass, and we're going to hop down and go right behind them. They totally ignore us. We're going to move in here. And we are going to stop using the SMG and pistol because we don't really want those weapons. Just go back to where you were after a little bit, after a few seconds, and they'll mostly be dead, or they'll be dead entirely, as they were there. And pick up a plasma pistol, and we're just going to noob combo the elites here, and we are going to headshot the grunts. So if you don't know what the noob combo is, it is just the combination of having a plasma pistol and a battle rifle or some other type of headshot weapon. Mostly the battle rifle in Halo 2 at least. So we're going to have a plasma pistol, we're going to overcharge it, and it locks on to the elites and totally collapses their shields, and then we're going to headshot them with our battle rifle. We just switched to that real quick to finish them off. So here we're just going to stand up here, take off the shields of the elites from afar, and even if your targeting reticle does not have a red targeting reticle, even if it's just totally blank and it looks like it's not going to track the elites, it probably will. So we're going to go over here after taking out those couple elites and couple grunts, and there's usually that grunt sitting on the stairway there. So have your battle rifle out there, pop him in the head real quick, and then there's two elites over on this stairwell. So we took out one, and now we're going to take out this other guy who's hiding down here. And now he's dead. Okay. So we're going to slowly move forward here. And there's going to be a couple more grunts and elites in this area. So you can see there's a couple grunts right here. They may move around. They may not be exactly there. But just be aware that there's a handful of grunts in the area. So just waiting for my shields to recharge here. And I thought this was Johnson when he was far away, because of the his uniform that he has on. But he is not Johnson. I was about to say, it took me a lot of effort to get him into this room on Lazo. But he just came in here by himself. But no, that's not Johnson. So just slowly move your way through the room. You want to check across the room. You can see I shot 2 or 3 grunts over there. Keep getting a fresh plasma pistol. There's plenty from all the grunts you kill. And we're going to hop up on that post from that glass fence or whatever it is. And we're just going to hop up on the post and jump up here. And we're going to take out the enemies across the area. And also, once we come over here, you can see on my radar there's red reticles. Or not reticles, there's red contacts on my radar. And that is because more enemies spawn in below you. There's a door that opens up, and they come pouring into the room here. So we're up here. We're pretty safe up here. Just slowly kill all the enemies. Fortunately, that guy has no shield for some reason. My Marines must have taken him out, or helped take him out. And we're just going to... Here's another grunt. So you can just pick all the grunts off from up there. And you can noob combo the elites as well. Mostly. You can see there's a couple of grunts that were kind of hiding there. We're just going to move over here, and we're going to get some more battle rifle ammo from back towards the beginning of the mission here. So we're going to get a fresh plasma pistol. Fresh-ish. Most of the plasma pistols on the ground don't have a charge of 100, but you should be able to find some that are pretty full. So we got more battle rifle ammo from back there. And now we're just going to move towards the next section. And grab some plasma pistols. You want to grab 2 for this, so we can bring them into the next room with us. So just kind of survey the room and try to find the 2 plasma pistols that have the most charge. If you walk over a plasma pistol and it doesn't give you an option to pick it up, that means it has less ammo than the ones you're holding. So you can just pass those. And looks like these are the 2 we're taking. So hop up here. And we're just going to throw one of them over here. And we're just going to start taking out these guys from up here. So there's the grunts. You could easily take those guys out with headshots. And this is a pretty safe cover up here behind these this big crate on the left and this smaller crate. So use that for cover. And you don't want to be right up on the crate, because sometimes they throw plasma grenades up here, and you want to be able to see when they're throwing plasma grenades up at here, because then you could move out of the way, obviously. So we're just going to noob combo from up here, and occasionally more enemies will pour in through that tube in the glass wall there, or window, I guess that's what they call them. So there's a ton of plasma grenades up here as well, so when you see a ton of enemies coming in through the tube there, you could just start throwing 2 or 3 plasma grenades, and then you could just replenish your supply up here. There's like 8 or like 10 plasma grenades up here, just sitting on the deck up here, so definitely use those to your advantage. And just kind of rinse and repeat. We're going to poke our head out, take out some more. This is a good vantage point as well. You could see I was throwing the grenades straight over the tiny crate there, so I was given some good cover, but I was also able to still throw those grenades at the enemies. So you could do that as well. And we're just going to mop these guys up with a noob combo. This mission is fairly heavy on the noob combo strategy. Just kind of poking your head out, shooting the plasma pistol or discharging the plasma pistol. And then you want to duck behind cover as right after that, because you could still get shot, obviously, when you're exposed. So you kind of want to discharge it, duck behind cover again while you're switching to your battle rifle, and then pop out once you have your battle rifle ready, and then just shoot them in the head. So once you get those guys all dead, you want to hop up on that crate, and you want to collect 2 plasma pistols again, the 2 best ones they could find. But you want to do this fairly quickly, because this is a timed segment. Once the Mac gun blows up in the distance in the scenery, this door will open. So we want to get these 2 plasma pistols fairly quickly. Just stand on that railing, and you can see all those enemies came into the room, and then they'll just kind of stand there after a few seconds, and then you can just drop down and go slip right behind them, and they will not follow you into this area. So just run to this section, and we are totally past them without even having to fight those guys. So when you go into this room, you want to take out those 2 plasma turret grunts like I did, and then we're just going to lay into these guys with the, you guessed it, the noob combo again. So we want to use this crate on the left for cover the majority of the time. And you don't want to be like right up against it, like hiding right behind it. You want to be kind of backed up a little bit, because they do tend to throw grenades if you just kind of hide behind that crate. And you're not paying attention. You could just be sitting right next to a grenade, and it could go off and kill you. So you can see I'm kind of backing up away from that crate. I'm still using it as cover, but I'm just not directly behind it where they could nade me out of there. So we're just going to keep on doing this. This is pretty much the same as what's happening in the previous room. They have like a docking ship that's coming in through our window here. So they're just going to pour in some more enemies as you kill enemies. There's a few waves. I forget how many exactly. There's like 4-ish waves. So I just I threw down my plasma pistol, my second plasma pistol, behind me there. So when this first one ran out, I was able to grab this second one. And we're just going to keep doing this. This sword guy usually does not come this close to you when you're this far back in the room. But that's alright. We got this plasma pistol ready to go. I figured, hey, maybe I'll just stick this guy, which wouldn't kill him, but it would significantly weaken him, and then I could just finish him off with a battle rifle. Some elites are too powerful to kill with just one stick. So you want to keep that in mind. Don't just bank on that stick to kill him. But we're just going to keep going, doing the same old thing. Just try to get some good angles on these guys. You could go over here. You could see the beginning of the room when I was taking out these guys. I was over towards the left, towards the entrance, but now I'm over here, which is totally fine to come over here if you want. Just kind of be aware of where the enemies are. They never really walk up here. They always stay on that side of the room, except for the sword elite. The sword elite tries to close the gap and sword you to death. But these guys with the guns, which is the majority of them, they kind of just stay over on this side of the map that I'm facing, or the side that I'm facing. So you could use this stairwell as cover as well. Just slip in there. And I'm looking for another plasma pistol. There's one. And looks like there's only 1 or 2 more people alive. Just slowly and surely looking around these corners. You don't want to kind of expose yourself. You don't want to just dive in there and accidentally get yourself killed. Just take it slow. This is not a speed run or Lazo. Lazo, you want to take it even slower. But speed run, it is not. We just need to complete it. So just went back here and got some more battle rifle ammo. There's the another one of the Mac gun platforms blowing up. So that's not good news for humanity, but we'll save it. But not here. We'll save it at the end of the mission. Or by mission, I mean game. And not even. We're just going to finish the fight in Halo 3. But anyway, you can see I went and grabbed some more battle rifle ammo, which was over there by that dead Marine. And there's some frag grenades over there too. These doors will open up at the bottom of each stairwell in this room. And there's two grenades, there's two grunts and one elite on each door. So in total, there's 2 elites down here and 4 grunts. So once you take these guys out, you don't want to like get stuck in the stairwell there. You can see I went all the way down to take out that grunt, and then I had to back up really quick to avoid being stuck in the stairwell. If the elite comes there and you're at the bottom, you're probably going to die because he'll shoot you before you could fully retreat up the stairs, unless you have a noob combo ready to go to stun him and then headshot him. So we took out those guys, and you guessed it, we're going to grab another plasma pistol. Just looking for one here. There we go. Going to refill my battle rifle ammo. Not 100% necessary, but why not? It's here. We're not on a speed run. And we're going to go down here, and we're going to take the left side first. And if you go on the right side, it'll just warp you to the left, which is discouraging. So just stay on the left, and once that door opens, there's an invisible elite. So stun him with the overcharged plasma pistol, and then he'll become visible as well. And you could finish him off with the headshot. And then there's the a second elite. You can see we just took him out right there. He was invisible as well. He is on the right door. We went to the left door. He's on the right, and he tends to kind of run around behind you. So when you're fighting that guy on the left, the guy on the right will circle behind you. So we just kept going in the circle and came up behind him. So taste of his own medicine. Those 2 guys are fairly easy. Just make sure you remember that they're there. You can just kind of stick your head up in the stairwell and noob combo them. Here there's going to be 3 grunts on the opposite side and 1 elite. So you can see we took out 2 of the grunts and that 1 elite I just headshot right there. And now there are going to be 3 grunts towards the right on that platform over there. And there's going to be an elite as well. So 3 grunts across the way and an elite. There's that 3rd grunt from there. Okay, so we're good on the far side. Now we just got to focus on the right here. So there's going to be 2 grunts up there on top as well. So there's going to be 3 grunts across from you and an elite. And then when you turn to the right here where I'm looking right now, there's going to be 1 elite and 3 grunts as well there. And then on the far side of the room, there's going to be a grunt on a turret, which I'm looking at right now. Just headshot him. You can see when your reticle turns red and there's a tiny red dot in the middle of your reticle, that means you're focusing on somebody's head. So that's a headshot. And then we're just going to grab a plasma pistol and hop up here. And hop up again. And we're going to be pretty safe up here. So we're going to run over here, jump right about when you hit that dark line, and just jump in here. You don't need to jump there specifically, it's just kind of a reference point if you're not great at jumping mechanics in Halo 2. But we're just going to jump into that window. We're not going to go to the left at all, because if we do, that'll spawn a bunch of people in. So you want to stay to the right in that room. Once you get into that room where you jumped over the turret, just stay to the right. And we're going to take out those 3 grunts and that elite, and then there's going to be 3 more grunts that spawn in and another elite. You can see I threw that plasma grenade just to try to kill them, but it turns out it just kind of flushed them out, which was fine. They dove into the hallway, and I shot them in the face. So obviously I'm going a little fast here for most people, but you could take your time. There's a lot of cover, so if you're not quick with the noob combo or anything, just kind of hide behind something, regain your shields, and you don't have to go this fast at all. Don't worry about that. So we took out those 2 guys. You can see there was a lot of cover, a lot of crates. And here's a trick to skip 3 elites. So there's going to be an elite there probably, but we're going to ignore him. I'm going to try to not kill him, because if I kill him, then 2 more elites spawn, and I don't want to deal with those 2 elites. I'd rather have to deal with 1. So that guy usually isn't even looking at you, actually. But he was this time. But that's fine. So just go up here where I am. I'm just trying to get him to move. So now he's moving. He was kind of stuck on the geometry there, and now he is on his way out. So that's good. So we want to have at least one frag grenade at this point. So we just do a grenade jump. And it looks like I didn't make that jump, but the geometry, the actual geometry is in the Halo 2 classic graphics. So you can see they kind of change it up a little bit just to make it look nicer. But this whole area is actually just like a very rectangular, boxy area rather than the nice geometry that they have in the anniversary graphics. So you can switch back to the classic graphics if that makes it easier, which it does. So yeah, there's two elites that would come down, come over this area and then drop down right here, two jetpack elites if you killed that one guy. But since we didn't, we just dry hump the ground there, and we don't have to worry about anything, just teabag the ground. So this section, once you come in, you wait a few seconds and then throw a plasma grenade there, and if you get the timing right, you could kill 2 or 3 buggers right there. That's not 100% necessary though. You have plenty of battle rifle ammo here. Just poke your head out. You could stay in this room. There's no need to go out into that area and take all of them on at once. So just kind of stay back near the door here and just keep backing up. And as soon as you see one, just take them out. Don't go out into the middle of the room and view all 8 of them or however many buggers are in here. Just poke your head out until you see one. And if you only see one, that means only one of them can shoot at you. So that's the main thing we're trying to do here. Not allow all of them to shoot at you at once. Just allow one. Because you could only shoot one at one time. So there's no point of you seeing 8 of them. Because that means all 8 could shoot at you. You know what I'm saying. I'm rambling. I'm just trying to fill this air here. So if you wait long enough, if that takes long enough for you to kill all those buggers, this platform will rise up and there's going to be 3 grunts and 2 elites. So we're just going to... there might be 4 grunts actually. I forget. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just shoot them in the head. All 4 grunts. Or if there's only 3, just shoot the 3. So we got plenty of battle rifle ammo. I keep going back to that room to get it. And looks like we only got the 2 elites remaining. There's plenty of plasma pistols around on the ground from all the buggers we just killed. So find one if you need a fresh one. And these 2 guys are hiding behind the crate here. The 2 elites. So we took out one. This guy is he's going to meet the same fate, frankly. I'll just nade him out because he decided to... I took down his shield, but he wasn't coming out so I could shoot him in the head. So threw a nade, and he jumped out, thought he was safe. Shot him in the head. So go up here, try to grab the 2 best plasma pistols like we were doing earlier. Refresh your battle rifle ammo. Your Marine friend who was in here helping you out in the beginning has battle rifle ammo as well, so you could go to his corpse and pick that up if he's dead, which he might be. Chances are pretty high that he'll die. So again, we're just rummaging around the ground here looking for the 2 best plasma pistols. We found them, so now we're just heading down here. And you have to hit the console. You have to hit X or whatever to have this platform go back down here. So don't get cocky here. Don't get too antsy. So you can see that gap right there. You could actually fall through that if you're not patient enough, which I've done that once. You could jump over it, but if you just walk off it, you might die. So you can see I have a plasma pistol ready to go. It was charged as the door was opening. So I always aim that at the center guy, the turret guy, and because he doesn't move or dodge or anything, so it just goes and hits him. And I take him out, and that helps us out very much because he could lay down some serious suppressive fire. And we're going to do the same thing here, just noob comboing these jetpack elites. And you could lay into him with a battle rifle as well. It doesn't take too many shots to just take him out with only a battle rifle. Probably takes like 6 bursts-ish. Because they're pretty weak. They have the jetpack elites don't have that heavy of a shield. So then there's going to be 2 elites that come over the way there. You could try to stick one like that, like a boss, and then take out the other guy like that. You probably won't be able to. That was pretty lucky. I mean skillful. That's what I meant. So I reverted to my last checkpoint here so I could show you a more repeatable way to do that, a more reliable way. So jump up to this caution tape here, and the 2 guys will come over the bend if you wait a little bit. Here they are. You can try to noob combo them, but you could really just lay into them with the battle rifle. Like I was mentioning earlier, it takes like 5 bursts or something with it. And obviously finish off with the headshot to take those guys out. Their shields are pretty weak. And then we're going to sneak up behind this next one. And oftentimes he will be able to assassinate him. So just slowly kind of check your corners. And there he is. He usually has his back to you there. Not all the time, so be careful. But sometimes he will have his back to you there. He kind of gets just stuck on that geometry when you take out his friend that quickly. So we're just going to go over here, grab 2 totally fresh plasma pistols, and fill up on battle rifle ammo. I sped this part up. Probably should have sped a couple other parts up, but that's alright. And we're going to go in here, go down in the elevator, and then come through the doors here. And we're just going to do the same old plasma pistol and battle rifle nonsense we've been doing the whole mission here. So this room is full of elites. There's no reinforcements, fortunately, though. So you can see I took out 2, and I'm going to go over to the left here. So you want to just keep going, shoot them from the right, and then shoot them from the left, because that kind of distracts them. They'll continue looking on the left, and then you could go to the right, and then you kind of flank them. So you could keep just flanking them by switching sides, and that makes it a little easier. You get a little bit more time before they start shooting at you, because they're looking on the other side where you used to be. So we're just waiting for our shields to recharge here. There's only like 1 or 2 more elites. There's one. Not sure if I shot that guy, actually. But we have that other plasma pistol. Remember where you drop your plasma pistol and try to make it in a safe-ish area. And, oh, here he is. Here he is, last guy. Hopping up on the crate, shoot him in the face. That's how you solve that. But that's it, guys. Very noob combo heavy mission. We had a few skips in there. But that's it. That's it for Halo 2 Cairo Station on Legendary. I'll see you next time for Outskirts. And thank you very much for watching. Click like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Follow me on Twitter at HaloCompletion and on Twitch and Mixer at SilverScorpion4. And check out my podcast called HaloConversationalists. And I'll see you guys later for more Halo achievements.